Hello everyone and welcome to News with Nat, a new show that'll keep you informed in just a few minutes. And I'm your host, Natalie Moreau. Now let's get started with what's happening in South Florida. Shoppers at the Boca Raton Town Center shopping mall were on high alert after hearing reported gunshots Sunday afternoon. Customers fled to safety as the mall went on lockdown while Boca Raton police conducted a search of the area. Only one injury was reported after an unidentified shopper hit his head as he tried to leave the food court. He was taken to Delray Medical Center with non-life-threatening injuries, and police are still investigating the incident. Today, protesters filled the streets of Spain following the sentencing of Catalan independence leader. Catalonia, an affluent region of Spain, tried to gain independence from the country through a referendum in 2017, but Spain's high courts rejected the plan. So why does Catalonia want independence? A lot of it has to do with money. While employment rates in the rest of the country go down, it is also affecting the economy of Catalonia. The Catalan independence leaders were acquitted of the most serious charge against them, rebellion. However, the group could have faced 25 years in jail, but instead are set to serve between a 9 and 13-year sentence.
Manifestaciones también masivas en los últimos días en lugares como Madrid, Bilbao, Granada, Sevilla, lugares donde quizás la gente, si uno va y le pregunta, no están por la independencia de Cataluña, pero que saben y entienden también que esta sentencia es ejemplificadora. Robert Downey Jr. is trading in his Iron Man suit for a stethoscope in his new film Doolittle. This remake is drawing inspiration from Dr. Doolittle, the 1998 film starring Eddie Murphy and Raven-Symoné. Sony recently released a trailer and it's filled with talking animals and Downey donning a British accent. If you ever wanted to see Iron Man talk to animals, you'll get your chance January 17, 2020 when the movie hits theaters. Up next, I'll be speaking to a University of Miami student who is using his voice to make a difference in both his life and others. Take a look.
All right. Parties here on the west side. Can't you put your hands up? Can't you put them up? Can't you put your hands? Can't you put them up? Can't you put your hands?
Isaiah Walker's life changed from a patient in a hospital bed to a harmonizing college student at the University of Miami. Walker's journey to stardom began the night of his high school dance in Long Beach, California.
I'm dead serious. I feel my body like counting down, like 10, 9, 8, 7, boom. I collapse in the middle of the floor. They took me to the hospital, and I spent 7 months in the hospital after that day. And I had to relearn how to walk, talk.
The 19-year-old has been battling with health issues within his heart and kidneys, along with severe high blood pressure and mobility limitations since the age of 12.
I've gone through a lot in my life even before that, like, you know, the concept of growing up in the hood as a young gay little boy, you know. Grew up single family household. I was kicked out the house at 10. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just went through a lot. Abuse, physical abuse, verbal abuse, sexual abuse, but nothing really tapped that experience for me of being in the hospital and just sitting there while everybody's life kind of went by. Now,
Walker decided not to let life go on without him and instead found comfort in music.
So I asked the nurse for a keyboard, and she brought me a keyboard. The next day, she personally bought me a keyboard. And I couldn't even really play like that then, and I just use it as therapy, just one.
Walker feels pain in his body every day, but doctors still have yet to diagnose him with one set disease. He has since adopted an alkaline vegan diet that led to the day where he no longer had to use his scooter.
I grew up in church, but it wasn't until these moments that I really believed in God. Now I can walk. That's a blessing. I'm out of my scooter. It's been 5 months. That's a blessing. But I have an extreme appreciation for handicapped individuals and those who are in wheelchairs and motor scooters.
There's no telling where Walker's journey will lead him next, but it's obvious that it will be centered around his passion for music.
I just want to love somebody that cared, somebody who would always be there, someone who would take the time to love me from the inside.
That's all we have for today's show. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.